cut some bread, some rolls. I have some rolls that I cut in half. Okay. And I'm just gonna do this. And this meat that I bought already has seasoning on it, so I didn't add any more salt. I added a little bit of pepper. I'm sprinkling some onion powder over this bread. My hands are clean, so yeah, they're clean. And I went ahead and cooked up my little steak of meat. You can get any kind of thin steak that you can find at your local grocer. And I added a little bit of teriyaki sauce. And I added a little bit of this sauce, which I can't say. Starts with the W. A little bit, just for taste. And now I'm going to go ahead and start layering. I have some mozzarella cheese. So we're having some steak sliders today. And so what I'm going to do, you don't have to do this process. You can do it afterwards, but I'm going to add some cheese directly on this bread also. This is just a baking pan, and I lined it with some parchment paper. They have parchment paper at the Dollar Tree. It comes in a box like this, or they come in sheets, but they do have parchment paper at the Dollar Tree. All right, so finish adding this cheese on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some of my veggies. I put my veggies in a bowl. I have some onions and bell pepper. I'm going to go ahead and strain them because I had warmed them in the microwave to cook the veggies, so the veggies won't be so hard. Veggies. Add some on here. You just layer it. All right, then you just take and add some of your meat. I'm just preparing this. I'm not going to put it in the oven yet because this is what we're having later today. I'm just going to get it ready, and then I can take and put it in the oven later when it's time to eat. I'm just getting it ready now just because. All right, so you can use Hawaiian buns if you like. I just chose to get these. I got them at Walmart. They were cheaper than the Hawaiian buns. I don't want to spend all that money for nothing. They're just as good. Okay, I gotta open up this cheese. Spread the rest of this. All right. So you have an idea. So once I get finished adding this cheese and the rest of the meat, then I'm just going to place the rest of the bread on top of this like that, and I'm going to set it in the refrigerator till it's time to put it in the oven. And you will be putting it in the oven on 325 to 350. Watch it, you just want to put them in there until the meat warms up and the cheese melts. Other than that, I will have put this right on in the oven while the meat was still hot, but it doesn't matter. You can prepare it and just go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. This is just something quick. So for instance, if you wanted to do this one day for work, and it'd be ready before you get off of work, you just get this prepared the night before, put it in the refrigerator and let it set, and then you can just take and pop it in the oven once you're ready for it. All right, so I will see you guys later. Just wanted to show you this little bit.